the Western Portal area, which is Kingsgrove. So that's the start of the tunnel that goes from Kingsgrove to St Peters. And so though they haven't told us yet, King George's Road underneath for the M5 is only 2 lanes. We've got, I think, 10 lanes that are coming through heading west. So they haven't told us yet that we're going to be going through a third set of construction. As Joseph said, living through construction is like hell. We have a lot of people in our area now who've got very serious health problems. So my one today is I'll go through what the completion of the King George's Road and what you can expect. So does WestConnex honour their commitments? So the Department of Planning conditions of approval require that the footprint of this monstrosity is minimised, as if, and that residents must always be given priority over motorists in landscape and urban design. Clauses B61 and Clause B62. Here is what their track record is. And what I read in the EIS, I was aghast. In reading the EIS, we found extensive use of transparent noise walls described as to enhance the driver's experience and contribute a considered and choreographed journey, orientating the driver along the route and connecting them to the surrounding context. So anyway, my husband had a go at fixing their artistic impressions, and he's put some lovely little trucks, because that's the view the residents will get. On what's left of our small park, the Beverly Hills Grove Park, we get the view of the vehicles whilst they are getting a view over the golf course. Now, here's another example. So this is it right near my house. The resident-facing transparent noise walls is to reduce the appearance of bulk, allow light, and the appearance of symmetry from the carriageway. So that's what residents get. A nice view of 10 lanes of motorway, and we're not allowed to plant in front of it because you can't block the light. But I've left the best to last. So listen carefully to these words. In the EIS, the public art process that is a collaborative and iterative process that is driven by the community, incorporating broad cultural themes such as symbols, images, events and words pertinent to the community. The artwork will be integrated with the noise wall panels either through photographic tiles, terrazzo, an applied mural or traditional mosaic. So here, wait for it, there it is. So that's half, you've got 1 more minute with me. Property damage. Are we covered? Now you've seen Bill going through all the details about these extensive headers, these huge tunnelling that's going through. Okay, so my home is impacted. Insurance companies will not cover damage caused by WestConnex. I have my NRMA insurance here with me today. We did have the standard before and after dilapidation reports that did demonstrate there was significant difference and significant deterioration in 2 homes, mine and my neighbours. The dilapidation report states it cannot confirm nor deny that the damage was caused by their construction. Now, our homes are 80 and 90 years old. There is a very obvious fault line that goes through the front of my neighbour's house. And I'll give you a picture. Oh, that's one of them. At the front of my neighbour's house, and it rips through, right through my house and out through the kitchen. And our engineer has stated that it is absolutely reasonable to conclude that the nearby deep excavation is the cause of the significant cracking we are experiencing. So we've been advised that the foundations of our home need stabilising, which is expensive. Now, we had construction 30 metres from our home, deep excavation. So, can we expect compensation? Initially, just a few weeks ago, we were relieved to hear that the Department of Planning and Ron Sherry had confirmed with the RMS that our repairs would be paid for. These repairs are in the vicinity of $50,000 to $70,000. So WestConnex and the subcontractor Fulton Hogan called us in for a meeting just a week and a half ago. But I had thought that this meeting was about next steps. What's the process? How are we going to engage? Who's going to pay instalments, etc., etc. So we were instead, I'm not surprised, We were treated to intimidation and aggressive bully boy tactics with angry denials by Fulton Hogan. They refuse to accept responsibility. So basically what it is that we are exposed to the subcontractor, which is Fulton Hogan. For the rest of it, it's Leighton Samsung, Tees, and all the other consortia. Fulton Hogan has run out of budget and they refuse to pay for our home damages. And so this is where we get to a point that's strongly linked to the privatisation agenda. So it is bad enough dealing with WestConnex. I've dealt with those monsters for 3 years now. And then let alone we have to deal with their subcontractors, but they will go. They will move on to other projects or even perhaps not exist in the future. So which leads us with the very real possibility that there is little chance of compensation for property damage. We have a huge, huge fight on our hands. So, but what I fear is that for the next year, all of my income will have to be directed to paying off the sum $50,000 to $70,000 in damages. That's every dollar I bring home. But what I find is more distressing is that I'm one of these people who have suffered very serious health issues, and that for over the next few months, I have no option but to work while I'm going through cancer treatment. So this company, WestConnex, is a disgrace. A private toll road built at public expense where the benefits accrue to the private owners of these toll roads while the public remains living in a polluted, congested mess. They rip off people with compulsory acquisitions. They are so far showing failure to pay for the damage they cause, and from a Beverly Hills perspective, they have failed to properly repair our urban environment. So we can stop this, but it takes all of us. We have to, because they are destroying our communities. So thank you very much.